Hi, this is Miss Liz's Lessons, and I'm Miss Liz. We're going to make gift boxes from greeting cards today. Using recycled materials, it's a great way to come up with really special looking gift boxes that you can line cotton and send a gift in. This one obviously was Hallmark. Here's another. You can make use of the writing if it's not too personal, and it's a great way to personalize a gift. You need a greeting card that you're going to cut in half, so you've got the front and the back, and on the back you need to mark off about 1/8 of an inch. Just trim it a little bit like this on just two sides. So we're going to take this off with the scissors in a minute. We're going to trim that off. If you have a paper cutter, of course, it's simpler. But so that even young children can do this project, I like to stick with scissors. And you'll even notice my scissors have a round tip. So we've got these two pieces, and we need to draw an X, and I'm going to use a marker so you can see what I'm doing, but you would want to do this lightly with a pencil. We're going to draw an X, a large X, from corner to corner on this front piece, the decorative part, and I have to decide, do I want this? I would like to have this on the outside, so I'm going to do this on the inside and draw my large X on both parts. From corner to corner. Then depending on how deep you want your box, these are about 1 inch. You could make it taller if you'd like. We're going to measure in, I'm going to go with 1 inch, measure in 1 inch and scoot down and measure in 1 inch, making little dots. We take our ruler and line them up and just draw through there. We're going to do this on the other side. You do have to measure because it really makes a difference in the end whether the box is nice and squared up. I'm going to do this to my front also. Measure in 1 inch. We cut away 1/8 of an inch on the bottom of the box so that the box would be smaller and the lid would fit. I'm going to line these up. And if you're using a pencil, you can erase all these marks before you actually send out your gift box or before you assemble it. Now, where the X crosses through the two vertical lines is we want to line that up, and we're going to make a line across that and then flip it around and do the same here. And so now we'll do the same to the back. There you go. So the next step is to use some scissors, and I'd like to score all the lines but not the X's. And you want to hold your ruler tight, and if there are young children doing this, you can just skip this step, but it does help everything come together. Without going all the way through, I'm just going to turn this each time and score the straight lines, not the X. It will help with the folding, just makes everything go together much more easily. And I'm going to put that aside and do it to this one. And this could be done with, you know, a pen point or, but actually these scissors work quite well. If you are working at home, you never want to be working on your mom's expensive dining room table. So I'm just going to fold this back and give each of these folds a chance to get used to being folded. And if you do that, it generally keeps the pretty paper from cracking and looking ugly when we're done. So I'm going to do that here. And then we will take a scissors and we're just going to cut up to where the X crosses that line, and only long ways. So flip it over. We're just cutting a slot here. And now this can come in like this. And we're going to put some glue on here, and we have paper clips to hold it, or any kind of clips you can find. I'm gonna get some white glue and take a brush and just put some glue on these flaps. And the glue gets a little tacky while you're using it, which is sort of a good thing. And you don't need too much. We're going to bring this together and fold the top over. And just kind of scoot it in to make sure it fits nicely. And then we're going to come over to it and we'll put some paper clips on there to hold it while it sets up. More glue here. Okay, so we'll set that aside and let it dry, and while we work on the top. And this is done just like you did the other. Only it's more fun. The top is more fun because it's prettier. And this foil, I'm hoping it's going to stick. There's always the possibility that what the card's made out of might cause a problem, but I think it'll be good. Put this up over, fold that. And I'm working quickly. If you have more time, you know, you only need a few paper clips. So I'm going to steal those paper clips in a minute. And this is a great way to honor a friend who sent you a beautiful card and their beautiful taste. They wouldn't have picked the card if they didn't think it was pretty to begin with. And to send them a little gift inside a card that they picked, it's just kind of nice. So we're going to take that and let that set up. And now we have these flaps to deal with right here. So more paste, and we're just going to run the glue along that side and fold that over and hold it. And if you have enough paper clips, put that on there like that. And I'm going to do the same to this side. Flip this over. There's our bottom, and we set that aside to dry. And now we'll do this. You can buy cotton batting in the first aid department at the pharmacy that makes a good liner for these, so they actually look very professional. think if I hold this a few minutes, I'll be able to show you what it looks like. Those need to set up for about 10 minutes. Let's hope it fits. Perfect fit. See the bottom? And now we can send someone a really nice gift in there. And it doesn't really matter if it was a Christmas card. A lot of times you really can't tell. It's just the color. There you go.